It's kind of like what Mark said. It was the first time I made, it was the first big paycheck I got online. It's not much, $800. Then I realized at that moment that I'll never have to work again. I don't care if I make only $3,000 a month, $2,000 a month. I knew at that moment, I'm home for life. Like, I have the freedom. Like Mark said, I don't need the big cars. I don't need big houses. That'll come. But I knew at that moment, I'm free. Like, I can make money online. I'll be able to do it for the rest of my life. And that's what's cool. That's what's awesome.
Good answer. For me, the moment where I felt things were really clicking was when I would call leads and they would say, gosh, I feel like I already know you because I've seen videos. I feel like I already know you. I feel like I already trust you and know you and this and that. And it made everything so much more easier then, because I was like, wow, the seeds that we have planted along the way, 3 months ago, a month ago, 2 weeks ago, a day ago, are now really impacting this actual phone conversation right now. And there was an implicit know, like, and trust factor that this person that I'm calling for the first time already had with me based on our previous marketing efforts. So it just makes everything such a layup from that point on. So that was a big moment for me.
For me, it was going from like generating 2 leads a day for like 3 years straight, and then one day saying, you know what, I'm done with that. I'm just done with that. I'm ready. I'm sick and tired of just moving sideways and not getting results. And then buckling down and getting like a zillion YouTube videos up and going from 2 leads a day to 20 leads a day in 1 month. And then going from 20 leads a day to 40 leads a day the next month. So like 2, 3, 4, 5 leads a day to 40 leads a day in 2 months. And I was like, I just spent 36 months straight in my head making up reasons, excuses, well, I can't do this or that or whatever. And I was 60 days away from 40 leads per day that whole time. I just had to get my act together. That was a big moment. Because then I was like, well, what else in my business am I a month away from that I think I'm like a year or 2 away from? And guys, you might be 60 days away from radical transformation. You might be 60 minutes away. Okay? Do not set a time frame arbitrarily in your head. Things can happen more quickly when you are ready and you really, really believe sometimes.
So I had to look to Rob because I have a very poor memory what the question was, but he assured me what it was, right? Confidence. We're talking about when I gained confidence, is that right? Okay. I was at an event, it happened to be No Excuses, a couple of years ago, and I remember sitting in the hotel room, and I got a phone call from the ex-husband, and this is when Bill was not on board fully. He was just there hanging out because the event was in Vegas. And I think the Bruins were playing or something. I don't know. And I got a phone call, and it said, you know what, Michelle? I can't pay child support anymore. You're going to have to figure out another way. And I sat, and I said, okay. And that was the first time in my life that I was okay with it. And I said, you know what? All right. And I hung up the phone, and I had all the confidence in the world that I could make this happen. And I did.
More of a process of just realizing I had been down as low as a person could go a couple of times, and it didn't kill me. So I knew no matter what I did or how I did it, if it worked or didn't work or worked exceptionally well, the worst that I've been down before. So it's like, even a turtle doesn't get ahead unless he sticks his neck out. So I just realized I can't go any lower than I had, and that gave me confidence.